This adventure takes place in Namibia and starts out from the capital, Windhoek. In this episode, Ben and I are going to show you how to explore Namibia independently.
Wait, did you make this breakfast? Wow, you are one hell of a camper. You did all this on one gas burner.
We start out from the urban camp, a campsite within the city limits. It's also the hub for overlanders. Overlanders tend to be independent people driving their own vehicles across Africa. It's also a hub for people taking package tours. These packages tend to use very large trucks that have been converted. Sometimes you sleep in tents and sometimes in hostels. The good news is that you end up traveling with a lot of other people, some normal and some strange. Before heading out, we decide to do some repair and maintenance. This includes wheel balancing and fixing some old dents. We also needed to stock up on groceries. Windhoek is the place to do that. It has the big supermarkets.
And beans, and we're done.
Oh, baby, good thing we're sleeping in separate condominiums.
Anyways.
The next stage is Ben packing the car meticulously. Every item has its place. We also carry jerry cans because we're going to be off-road and off the grid for quite a while.
Day one.
From Windhoek, we head west towards the coast. There are multiple ways to get to the coast. The most obvious is a paved highway with a lane in each direction, but we opt for a dirt road. In fact, most of Namibia's roads are dirt.
Gamsbert Pass. We go down to the Naukluft Park.
So it's all downhill from here.
More or less. Now it's getting warmer.
Alright, just what I needed, warmer. Namibia is a desert country, but it's not all sand dunes as most people think. There are vast plains, valleys, and mountains, and all kinds of landscapes, but all of them have one thing in common: they're dry. Auto check.
How are we doing on water?
It's boiling.
It's not just dry, it's also strange. The strangest plants grow in this country. Trees always provide shade. They also always provide thorns. Wow, baby, it's warm out here. We're not the only ones that use the trees for shade. After lunch, we hit our first soft sand spot. This is where we have to get out and put it into four-wheel drive.
Have we started that already?
This is what we're going to be doing on a regular basis, it seems. out of four-wheel drive and back into two-wheel drive. It's not long before Ben decides to get off the road and see the sights. We've left the main dirt road and joined a side dirt road. Ben is looking for routes down to a riverbed. We've come to some private dirt tracks that lead off the secondary dirt road.
All right, what's the plan, Stan?
Get off the main road down to the river, and
River? There's a river out here?
right next to the sand dunes. So that's right to the Namib Naukluft Park sand dunes. It says permit required, but can you read that?
Let me get this straight. So what you're saying is it's 150 kilometers to our destination by real road.
120, straight line, and down to the river and back up, more or less off-road, would be around 200. We have gas for 250, 270.
So we have basically 50 kilometers of play.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Let's make this decision together.
I'm in.
Okay, that's good. That's rock in the desert.
It's like Arizona or New Mexico.
Giant rock formations in the middle of the desert. Home to flies and strange plants. And home to birds, I guess. And let's not forget the #1 source of income for Namibia, minerals. In the distance, I spot desert zebra. Do not ask me what they eat. I have no idea, nor what they drink. Later on, we spotted horses in the distance. At the turn of the century, horses from the European military forces were set free. Most died, but some remained to tell the tale. And finally we spot the red dunes, which indicate the river nearby. But how to get there? Do we take a direct route across the plains? Or is there a dirt track that can take us there? Ben is searching for a way down into the riverbed. Still looking for a way down into the riverbed, and that tree looks like elephants have been here recently.
Find a way down here. Okay.
Here we go again. We've done this before. More than once.
For sand driving, we need to further lower the pressure in the tires. 2 millibars seems about right. Even though the riverbeds are dry, the green areas provide food for the elephants. Where they drink, I don't know. It's getting late in the day, so it's time for us to find a place to camp. We're air camping, which means we camp wherever we want. Ben has found the sand dunes, but the campsite is still in question. That's hot sand. Fresh game droppings. Probably oryx. Still searching for a camp spot. Well, those guys like the spot.
There's a nice big spot there. You can go around.
We traveled further upstream to get away from the villages and find a good spot.
Do you call these wine glasses because I'm gonna whine? Good as new. Where's my sock when I need it? Dust.
Just in time, man.
Dry reds.
Cheers.
Oh, good bouquet. I can taste the cask a little bit of tannin. Yeah, I could smell Orange River in it. Cheers! Day one, woohoo!
It's a lot of onion.
You said.
All right, so what's the formula tonight? Onions?
Put some bread in. What do you think about that?
You mean breadcrumbs that you just created with your dirty hands?
No, I just washed my hands.
Oh, yeah, wink, wink.
And then we just put some beans over it and we're ready, right?
Ooh, good thing we're sleeping in separate accommodation.
Dun 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 dun. Very good. Ben gets a 10 out of 10 on this one. And this is day one, so wait till day 5 or 12 or 16. Then I'll be crazy. €2 a liter. That's better than the Spanish wine I buy for $1 a liter.
All right, packing up to go.
under pressure. Must be an O-ring or something.
Alright.
Yeah, but it's only a few drops, it's not that bad.
Ben has discovered that we have a diesel leak. He claims it's only a few drops. Time will tell.
Pre-departure check. It's going down the cockpit checklist. Ailerons are good, flaps are fine,
Oil is low.
oil is low, pressure is high. Emergency drinking water is available.
That's yours. Oh, I'm using your drinking water.
Thank goodness.
The one with a rubbery taste.
Oh, it's so Namibia. Nowhere else in the world can I find that rubbery taste water.
Swiss Army. That's where it comes from.
Oh, so I can go to Switzerland if I want rubbery tasting water too. I don't have to come all the way to Namibia.
Yep. Let's go.
A long way to bring water. You fixing the elephant safari light for nighttime safari?
Let's go.
Once we start driving, Ben smells diesel fuel. It turns out that the leak is a big issue.
Let's get to town and have the car repaired.
Sunday.
Okay, let's get to town and have the car repaired tomorrow.
Wildlife.
Once out of the riverbed, we put it back into two-wheel drive and Ben starts looking for a lunch spot.
Home away from home.
Beautiful.
Ben likes to eat lunch in open spaces near the sand dunes.
Brunch time.
Look at that beauty.
He's quite organized when it comes to meal times.
The man knows how to make a brunch. I like a little calcium shell. Don't have to take vitamins in the morning. That would be a 6-egg omelet.
Desert or no desert, the area is covered in animal tracks. Ben detailing the car. He noticed some bird droppings on the car, so he wants to open up a detailing business on this spot, it seems. Location, location, location. That's what they say about a business. I guess he's got the right location. No competition and great views. Time to get back on the main road and head to town. But before we reach Swakopmund, Ben discovers a playground for boys.
sand.
The sand dunes are open to everyone. Both business customers and private riders share the dunes. The dolphin skeleton reminds me that we're on the Skeleton Coast. The route from here is either along the beach or on a paved road.
This is Swakopmund. Big wide streets. A town that's like 2 blocks by 2 blocks. A desert in the distance.
Swakopmund is a traditional German town displaced from Germany and located in the deserts of Namibia. And street cleaning here is taken seriously. History is also taken seriously here. However, this is a one-sided history. The victors get to write the history. We spent the night in Swakopmund in order to have the fuel leak repaired the next day.